it's tough, okay? If he wants to walk around the side and do a lift, see how he lifts me here? I'm just blocking the knees, okay? As I'm blocking the knees, it's hard for him to lift. When he pops the hips, see, I'm like counterbalancing. I lean forward like this, and I block here. Even if a guy goes for a suplex, which you're not gonna see at your age level, but if a person goes for a suplex, as I lean forward, the throw is much less likely to slam me. It's more likely to make him land on his head, and that's not good. And I've done it before. I've been the guy that did the suplex. I've been both people before, but I've been the guy doing the suplex, and you hit your head if a guy leans far enough, and if you don't get completely under center of gravity. Okay, so we're not going to be doing a suplex today, but I just wanted to mention it. So suplex is where you throw with a back arch, straight back. So all you guys are doing is, and it's also good for trips, because if he's trying to come around and hook a leg on one side or the other and trip you and make you fall, then you're just blocking. So if he's trying to trip, you're just blocking the legs. I'm just blocking out. Real simple. Okay, so practice that. Have your partner behind you. Maybe he's trying to trip you, maybe he's trying to lift you, and just kind of block and then lean forward. And that way when you get lifted, you're gonna feel it. It's gonna be real difficult. Go. Try to come on. Ball. See, walking the legs out. Trip. Yeah. Even let him lift you, so you get that moment. You're like, oh shit, he's lifting. And then tip all the way forward, and your feet you kind of come out. I forget what this is called, like a pike or something like that. I forget what they call that. Where you kind of go forward. Try it. Like lift him in the air, and then even let him lift you.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Let him lift you. Let him lift you. And now lean. Yeah, but lean. Let it hold him up in the air, Ryan. You're gonna have to work hard. But lean, like lift him. Yeah. And then see how you can't try to throw him backward. Like I know you can't go very far.
Crazy.
You feel it?
Yeah.
So this is another way of defending yourself. Like if you're gonna get lifted and the guy's gonna throw you, like some guy, like wrestlers, sometimes wrestlers are like, dude, I'm gonna bomb you. And then when they throw, they do get the throw, like in a sport, like in a freestyle match. But when they throw, the suplex is terrible.
Yeah.
It's like, and the guy goes all the way back, and this guy goes like here. When you land, that guy lands on his head, and then in freestyle or Greco, you might go like this, and land on your back, but the impact is super soft. It's not hard at all. And sure, they may score points, but in a fight or a sport fight like MMA, we're not that worried about that. Of course, the crowd gets excited because they saw that you go through the air. But when you land, you don't land that hard, and it gives you a lot of opportunities to counter. So go wrap like this, but this is not the one we're doing. We're going outside wrap, okay? So whichever side he's trying to come to, I outside wrap, he lifts, and now that becomes my anchor point. So it's hard for him to lift, okay? So that's all you're gonna practice. He's gonna come around to lift, you're gonna hook, and then here. He may be coming around to trip, maybe he's coming around to trip you, you're blocking it out, hook it, and then now he wants to lift. And then you also, like something else to learn, when they lift you, your free leg. Like bring it out. When a animal, like a squirrel or whatever, is jumping from one branch to another, they use their tail. You guys know what it's for? It's for balance. They can move their tail in certain angles, and that helps them keep them in perfect balance. So if you watch, just stare at my other foot, not the wrapping leg. Go ahead, go around, lift, lift. See, I stuck it out. It becomes a natural thing. If I don't stick it out, go and lift.
Oh yeah.
See that? Now go ahead, go.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And so when I stick it out, my butt kind of sits on him, and then I keep my balance, and then when he brings me back down, I don't leave it out, because I don't want to fall straight down. I put my foot down so I have my balance. That's something you got to master, okay? You're going to do that through doing it. Let's go, get some experience. Hook the leg. Both sides too. Both sides too. Just reverse wrap around the outside. Yeah, first get a wrap. Just get used to the wrap. I mean, this one. Hook. Don't lift him yet. Just walk around. Walk around and he's gonna practice the wrap. Just wrap it. Wrap it. And then now lift. Yeah, do it. Don't, in other words, wrapping it in the middle of the lift is good. Like we have to do that. But yeah, it can be difficult. So what I'm trying to say is like, just make it easy on each other. Like, okay. Wrap real good. Lift. So he'll get used to the feeling and he'll improve. Every time he does it, he's gonna feel it. You're gonna improve. You feel the difference. Then you're there's a weird thing that happens, like the more we practice, like your left one is better than your right. Like that one is hooking around, you feel how there's no gaps. Make it the same thing on this. Maybe a little bit more, yeah, maybe when you're coming around here, so this a little higher, like not so much here where there's like gaps. Like hook it right in, now when he lifts, okay, immediately. I'm gonna go cross grip, I grab his wrist, okay, grab his wrist as he's trying to lift me, my other hand goes above the elbow, okay, I'm pulling his elbow out, so he still has a lock, and you can squeeze, yeah, I'm gonna work my hand in, suck my stomach in a little bit, it's in my belly, so when he squeezes, yeah, I suck my stomach in, and I work my hands in. Next, I have my lock. He won't let go though, he's tight. Lift, try to bring me down. It's tough, right? Now look, I use my body weight, breaking the grip. As I break the grip, I still have the grapevine. The really, really simple way to do this is just to sit down right now, slowly. See that? And I'm on the outside grapevine. You see on his leg. He's already starting to roll. Go ahead and come back, because we're showing basics. Basic submission right there, okay? If he starts to roll like that, the leg goes over the head, push his hand to the mat. I have a personal preference. If I have this really tight, I might keep it, but once I get a good Kimura, I prefer to have my thumb rolled over, unless you're just gonna go quick on the kill. If you're gonna quick like break him right now. Otherwise, especially if a guy ever locks his hands, when I come up on top, I always roll my thumb over. That way I can go into different variations, okay? For you guys, as I come up on top, we're gonna work on breaking that guy's grip, push it down, I don't wanna hurt you. Drop my elbow, drop my right hip, left foot here, I'm on my toes, I drive towards his hips, I pull his elbow towards my jaw. See, I'm pulling it this way as I'm turning like this. So it's not just this. It's not just this, making the Kimura. It's pulling, and then finishing, okay? Keep this leg over the head. Last time. Do you need to see it at all?
Yes, please.
Okay. I gotta work with the wrestlers today. So again, maybe he's coming to lift you or whatever, you know, like you're blocking out, you hook, he lifts or whatever, and you're like, here, and you're thinking, all right, what do I do? Well, we're gonna cross grip. So the side-eye grapevine, that's the one I'm going for the Kimura, okay? So he squeezes and he's lifting. He's gonna keep getting tired. He's gotta figure out how to put me down. I'm grabbing the grip, look at above the elbow, sneaking my hand inside. If it's squeezing tight and you feel like there's no space, I make a little space, suck my stomach in, get my hands together. Now I'm gonna work to separate his grip. He squeezes, use my body weight. See, I broke the grip. And then the real simple one is we're just gonna sit down, okay, and finish the guy. If the guy rolls, let the leg go, cover it, and roll right over, holding the elbow. Don't just push. The Kimura. Pull the elbow, like I'm trying to pull the arm out of the socket, like this, and then turn, okay? Let's go. Kimura, 1, 2, 3.